Hello and welcome to Hobit Crafft, a server with me and my friends. This is Season 3. I did not record Season 1 or Season 2. My friend Corn Dog, I will put a link to his channel, got photos of Season 1 and Season 2 and posted them on his Instagram. I did not record at all. This will be my first season recording. I hope to have fun. This is a Bedrock server. Now you may be like, why is it Bedrock? Java is better, and I agree. But some of my friends don't have Java and can't play Java, so it just makes it more fun to play with friends on Bedrock than to play with a few of my friends on Java. I hope you enjoy this adventure, and I plan to try and make it a fun one. As you can see, I'm running a little behind. It's about a day after we started at the time of this recording, and I'm running a little behind people. Here's one person's base, and I need to get caught up. Here's Corn Dog's starter base right over here, and my starter base is going to be right here, but this is all I have so far. I do have this strip mine that I do plan to go down in a little bit to do some strip mining because, well, I hate exploring caves. But I do have something to explain first. So we do have a shopping district, but I am the one who's running the shopping district, which I think this is a starter base island. This may also be the shopping district, but I have a plan to make it, since we don't have that many people on the server, to make it so that instead of making multiple competing businesses, we make businesses that, work together, and so that we have as many blocks as possible being sold. And I'd like to try it, and I'd like to show that to you. So I'm going to hop over into a creative server to show that to you. Okay, now in the creative world, let me explain the permit system that I've created. So there will be 3 tiers of permits: diamond, gold, and iron. So that'll be the 3 tiers. The diamond are your best permits, the ones that will sell the most or be the most profitable. Gold, the second most profitable, and then the iron, the ones that probably aren't going to sell that much. So an example of what the permits will look like, here's the overworld wood permit. I don't have quite all of the permits done yet. By the next episode I will. But let's see. So you have the permit. It'll look something like this: overworld wood permit, diamond tier permit. This permit gives the owner, and only the owner, the right to sell overworld wood planks and logs. Hobit Craft permit system. Peregrine Took. The book is, like if you have over, it's signed by me. That's what it's gonna look like. So also what we have is, it'll look like this. To be able to sell it, you have to have it displayed. You have to have the permit displayed to be able to sell it. And then to get the permits, I will be hosting an auction on the day that this video releases. So the auction will start, and it'll look something like this. It'll say what permit it's for, what tier the permit is. It may have the permit displayed here, but I might wait. So they're going to go in, and they're going to, first they have to pick up the permit and look at it, and they will have to type in their name and type how many diamonds for diamond permits they are going to submit, iron for or gold for gold permits, and iron for iron permits. Now, each person will only have only have 32 diamonds of buying power, so that each person gets an even amount. Same with gold and same with iron. So each person will only have 32 diamonds worth of buying power for diamond permits in gold, and same with gold, same with iron. Now, how they will do this is they will write down how much they are going to sell or how much they're willing to auction on it. Now, I know how many diamonds each person has. So, since I know how many diamonds each person has, what that means is I can tell if they are bidding more than they are allowed. If they bid more than they're allowed, I can discount their bids. But it gives each person a fair chance. It is a silent auction, so it will last about a week so that everyone on the everyone on the server gets a chance to, bid. And I think it's pretty simple. Now, after those permits, because I'm only going to start with like a few permits, like the main ones, certain wood, concrete, things like that, glass, things like that, and leaves, stuff like that. Now there are going to be some stuff that I won't have a permit made for inevitably. It's like I probably won't have a permit for bells. But if someone wants to sell bells, they can come to me and request to be able to sell bells. Now, what will happen is I will make one of these books for that permit, and I will create another auction at the auction house that I'm going to make at spawn. Now, I will auction them. This time, there will not be a limit for how much they are allowed to bid. Now, from this point on, it does not matter. Gold, and you will not be bidding gold for gold permits and iron for iron permits. You'll only be bidding diamonds for every permit. For the first auction, I will be providing the diamonds, but every auction after that, there's no limit. You use your own diamonds, and I will then use those diamonds to buy supplies from the shopping district to then improve the shopping district's roads, trees, things like that. And then I will, and then another thing is, after that first auction, I'll give them a while. I don't know how long, probably like, I don't know, I don't know how long exactly. I haven't set that in stone yet. I'll set that in stone by the end of the auction, but I'll give them a few weeks to like build the shop. But after that, if they request a permit and buy that permit, or someone buys that permit, they will only have like a week at most to like build a shop to start selling it. Well, not at most, but they'll have like a week to do that, so that someone can't just come in and buy every single permit and then just not make a shop for it. And if they don't make a shop for it, I take the permit back and start another auction. Now, if they try to buy it again, I will let them buy it again, but this time they have to make the shop. If they do not make the shop this time, they are not allowed to try and bid on that item again. That item has to go to someone else. Now, I hope I explained this pretty well. If I didn't, well, that's unfortunate. But I hope y'all understand. And now I'm gonna head back to the overworld and see you there. And welcome back from that little short video. And now that we're back on the server, I'm gonna actually go do some strip mining. Because, as the video explained, I do need diamonds for this, gold and iron. I cannot move in F5. I'm not a professional yet, so gotta get that down. But yeah, we're just gonna head on down into the mines and get started on that. We're doing street interviews, everybody. Here we go. Is your base blooming, sir?
Blooming?
Is
Or
your base
blooming?
blooming?
Yeah.
Blooming? Where's the blooming?
You just, can you not see it?
I don't see the blooming.
Okay, well maybe not.
Alright. Off we go. That's been street interview. Okay, so now that we're done strip mining, I'm gonna do some building. I'm gonna get my friend Cordog to record some of it for a time lapse. He probably won't be able to record that much though. Okay, so now that my friend Corn Dog did some time lapse, afterwards I did a lot more building. So I'm gonna go ahead and show that to you now. So you see, I did the entrance, which is what you guys saw. I might have done this, I currently can't remember. But here's one of my storage cards for things like stone, dirt, more stone. Then we have my diesel punk truck, because my build style this season is going to be Dwarven diesel punk. So this is my Dwarven diesel punk truck. And it's gonna be my storage for now until we move out to where my mega base is gonna be. And then there's this little cart. Down in this cave, there is, a bed, furnace. I'm going to build a little room over here. I don't know what it's going to be yet, actually. But that's going to be built at some point. But there's some more storage. Here are the permits that I'm making. But that's it. Then up over here, we have what looks like a water tower. It's currently oxidizing. I'm going to let it oxidize to blue and then see what it looks like then. And if I don't like that, I'm going to change it. This is going to stay orange though. I just need to wax it at some point. But it looks like a water tower. It is actually a diesel tower because, well, Dwarven diesel punk. So that's what's going to be. I like the build. I think it's pretty cool. I think as I was saying at one point while building this, I want it to have jank to it. I want it to be a little janky, you know, be a little odd, be a little off, not exactly like perfect, meticulous building like I normally do. And, you know, I like it. So, I hope you like it. And, well, I think that's where I'm going to end the video with that. So, in the next videos, you'll see me build, you know, permit office probably, or you'll see me show the permit office inspired by Hermit Craft. I changed the system a little bit, but overall that's what you'll see. You'll also, I don't know what else you'll see yet, but it should be an interesting video. So whenever that's released, go ahead and check it out. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and see ya!